Hey everyone, it's Zach here from Zach's Lego channel, and I'm back to bring you some more great Lego videos. So today, I thought I'd start us off with a tour of the City of Legoville. Now, if you want to see that, please stick around because it's coming up right now. So as you can see, this is the City of Legoville, otherwise known as the City of Freedom and the City of the North. Now, the reason I call it the City of the North is because I am Canadian and I do live in the North. So that's kind of where that name originates from. But as you can see, the City of Legoville is one large metropolis with various different entities and different ways of lifestyle as well. As you can see, it looks like any other city that yeah, it just looks like any other city that you would find, and just keep that in mind as we go forward. And there's actually parts of this city that I actually that I kind of roughed up a little bit, so it's not all perfect, and there's a reason why. If you think something looks a little roughed up, that's because that was intentional. So right now we're going to take a look at the City of Legoville we're going to go from south to north, just trying to cover all the bases here. So yeah, let's get started. Let's get really right on in there. And so welcome to the southern end of the city. Right now you are looking at the Legoville Highway 44, which is a highway that travels throughout the City of Legoville, and eventually brings you to the Graham Brickton Memorial Bridge. Right now you can see the big bridge right there. Now I do have some plans for that going in towards the future. Like, I plan on extending that one tower and probably bringing it all the way to over here, where the water actually ends. So that's kind of something I'm gonna fiddle with a little bit over the course of the future. And actually, if I am able, sorry, there's gonna be a lot of movement here. Right now, as you can see, I used the new road plates to build this highway by accumulating a lot of them. And you can see some areas that are a little roughed up, like right over there. And even over towards here, towards that ramp. Now that's actually like that because yeah, so that's like that because obviously infrastructure isn't perfect, obviously, and you got tons of trucks driving across this highway, this stretch of highway, over onto the bridge. So that being the reason for that, obviously obviously any city's infrastructure is not perfect. Don't worry, Mayor Brick is on the case. We'll meet her a little later on. So yeah, so that's really that kind of portion there. And over here, this is the Legoville Transit Terminal. As you can see, most of the buses are out, except that one that just came in to park there. You can kind of see the minifigs just kind of waiting along for the next bus to come along. So that's actually new, that little bus hut right here. I have a few of those sprinkled around the city, so I'm really excited to be able to show you guys those. As you can see, it does include a bus map over there as well. And oh my god, you got the space mech running around through the City of Legoville. That's around through the City of Legoville right there. And over here you got Legoville Beach, the Statue of Freedom. That's kind of my equivalent to like the Statue of Liberty, obviously, although it does look like a giant Oscar has just plopped itself right in the middle of the harbor. There's another one of those buses, the Surf Shack from the Creator line. That's right there. I put that in there, and I'm obviously going to probably put some more rock formations there, but that's kind of like how it turned out right there. The Lego store. Everybody's favorite store is the Lego store, obviously. Or any Lego fan, really. Let me know if you prefer another place to buy your Lego. But that's one of my favorite stores, is the Lego store. Brick Bank right there. And this monstrous tower that stands right in the middle of the city is the 6+ Eyewitness News studio, Legoville. 6+ Eyewitness News, Legoville. This is actually called One Telecommunications Center, which is a large facility that incorporates the 6+ World News Edition, as well as 6+ Eyewitness News in Legoville. And even as well, you probably noticed the cloud with the lightning bolt there. That is also the facility that houses the Legoville Bureau of Meteorology and Atmospheric Sciences. Of course, obviously, depending where you're watching this from, it's the equivalent of basically National Weather Service, Storm Prediction Center, as well as Environment Canada, if you're watching in Canada as well. So that's 2 telecommunication center. We'll look at that a little more as we move along up the city. And of course, other things, the car dealership, as well as the Octane gas station. Though I do have a plan for that, space, so stay tuned. Actually, a few spaces, so stay tuned for that. And as I panoramic around one more time, we'll go a little bit deeper into the city next. So right now we've moved up into the Lego Street at Brick Boulevard area here, and as you can see, there's 2 telecommunications center once again. And as you can see, there's the 2 telecommunications center. Now, over on the corner there, where there's the satellite dish, there's 2 posters that I've actually glued and kind of taped in. So forgive me, but it was really the only best way I could do it. So that's an advertisement for a late night show, Tonight with Tucker, I believe it says. So that's kind of the main show that actually airs from there. And it is also, oddly enough, well, first of all, it's next to the TV News Center, which has another late night show, The Lego Show, basically the equivalent of the Tonight Show. And they are rival late night, and it is going to be a rival late night show, so battle for late night. So that's really cool right there as well. As we kind of move along here, so you can see there's the fire hall, as well as the TV News Broadcast Center with the chopper up top and the big satellite dish. So that's another broadcast facility there, and there's the very close up of the corner garage to the little more minifig's eye view, kind of. Right now you can see the traffic flowing down the College Ave corridor. Right there, you can see a little more over here. The fire hall that sits, and that's relatively new. I built that some time ago. So yeah, so that's kind of really what we got going on there. You can see there's really not much else activity going on. It is that time of day, obviously. That's not really the busy time. So it's kind of what we got going on there. And sorry about that. And also over here, this is something new that I planned, that I actually did. Now you can see this little brown door, kind of there. That really kind of opens up, and that's like a little Crook's hideout. Obviously, see the one of the head crooks right here, right there. You can see him there. So kind of that going on. So that's kind of really this side of the city as well. So we'll take a look a little bit more down at this area. I'll kind of give you the building layout as well, so you could see that. So stay tuned. So starting from the Town Hall, you can see all the buildings that align the street. So Town Hall, Assembly Square, one half of the pet shop, the bookstore, as well as the Legoville Community College, all the way at the far end there. And we'll take a look at that area, kind of how that developed since the last time I showed you guys the city of Legoville. So yeah, we'll go traveling over to that area as well. So stay tuned, because that's coming up. A little better view of this side of the city, because we are actually right now looking at the corner of Lego at Stud Street. Obviously Lego, big west to east road, as well as College, big west to east road. Brick Boulevard goes north to south, and Stud goes that same direction as well. So you can see right here just kind of that general area and kind of how that flows. But actually, after this clip, I'm going to take you deeper into the Stud Street area, where you will actually be able to see kind of like the activity that goes on there as well. Although I should point, Spider-Man is probably going to be battling the robot in the spaceship up on top of the brick bank, because because that's just kind of the way it goes here in the city of Legoville. Although I'd expect more superheroes to tag along because we have a giant mech running loose in the city, so causing some terror. So we really need to get somebody on that. And where the emergency crews I don't know. So yeah, forgive that, but yeah. Sidebar: Spider-Man's gonna fight a robot, and a space mech is running through the city, causing terror. Anywho, I got off track. So, all right, let's just dive into Stud Street. Taking a look at the Stud Street, there's one of the buses that travels down the street and goes all the way to the community college. Right now you can see a lady there waiting for the bus. Now there's no sign, but it is a bus stop. I just got to put a sign and a little hut back in there. I took them out because I had to do this, what you see right here. I wanted this to look a little more oops, my bad. Wanted this to look a little more corner friendly. So yeah, so that's kind of really what that is there. So yeah, I still don't know what I'm gonna do with that space. But anyway, so that's the bus stop there. And of course you can see a little bit of that, rocket ship. But the lady just waiting for the bus, it will stop, pick her up. And these two buildings here, I'll have to do a separate video on these because I'm really thrilled about how these turned out, especially the bakery. This is the bike shop as well as the bakery set from the LEGOCITY set shopping street from City 2021. And that sits next to this large building, which is a coffee house and cafe. Very different from this here. That's why I was able to put those two buildings side by side, because it's because one's just a bakery and the other one is an actual sitting in-house coffee shop. Have to do videos on these as well. Don't worry, videos for these technically 3 buildings will be upcoming. Will be coming up in this season as well. So you can see that there, the giant coffee cup from the creator set. That really turned out great. I really love how it's sat right there. The coffee sign, that Paradisa coffee sign I've had for ages. Still have to fancy it up a little bit. But as we move up, now this coffee shop also houses a broadcast television station called Channel 2 News. I have I literally just built a news van for it, so can't wait for y'all to see that. But right now you can see right here, you can see the logo for the white 2 and the blue there, along with the antenna that seems to go up for ages. I just put that in last night. I'm thinking about putting it deeper into the rooftop, but that's kind of not really where that's going to go as well, because I would like to have this antenna be seen. If I show you where we were at the beginning of the city tour, I would really like to see that antenna kind of like pop up behind the 6+ Eyewitness News sign right there as well, right there. So really looking forward to that. There's the back of the TV channel, the TV broadcast station with the helicopter there. And if I were to turn around, you could actually see this, you could actually see the assembly square, and this is just a really good view, of the cars popping out of the buildings where you can see them just right across from each other. I really love that view. Really gives it a really city-like feel there. You can see Zach. Yes. Then the community college. And we're going to take a look at that area next because that's an area that's really improved. So let's actually go take a look at that right now. And oh look, a special appearance by none other than LEGOCITY's own Duke Detain. I apologize if I am shaky. I'm just a shaky person in general. So again, very sorry about that. Right now you can see here, this is actually right here, the skate park set. Guy kind of fell over a little bit there. Oh, okay. Whatever. That's fine. You know what? Just lay there. You can see the skate park set from the City 2021 line there. Right now you got the biker, or you got the 2 skaters, as well as a guy who may have lost his wheelchair. I don't know what he's doing, but yeah, I think he did lose his wheelchair. So that's kind of there. Ooh, a little bit of a mess. Right now you can see the bus here, that another bus that's putting up, that's actually parking up to pick up some people at this stop right here with the palm tree. And I really love this part here because it just kind of it just screams kind of like neighborhood and residential. And you got the college right there as well. But you got the bus here, going to pick up some people. Now, this bus actually is the duplicate of this bus, the first bus we saw right here. So basically what happens in the Legoville Transit is that you get 2 buses per route. So you'll have 2, 242s, you'll have two of these, 2 of the ones down Brick Boulevard, and the ones traveling up Lego Street. You can just see like the back of the downtown diner, back of these buildings, which actually really makes this area look even nicer, which I was surprised actually. I do really like this here, as I really do like this area back here. You can see you got another, bus stop for the 242 over there. And it just really looks nice. Really looks nice as well. So yeah, that's it for that really. And we'll actually sign off after this. So a little bit of a tidbit. I want to point out the little spire down at the far end there. That's kind of what I was talking about when I wanted it to be pushed above the 6+ sign. So I'll probably work on that, and you'll probably see that in the next video, the next city update video. So if you've made it to the end of this video, congratulations, you are awesome. And please follow me on my social medias, on Instagram at MasterBuilder20 and on Twitter at BigBamBalog25. That's it for this edition of Zach's Lego Channel City Update. Remember to keep calm, build on, and wear your mask.